O P P plot porn. P P R. Q comes before R, right? P Q R. Yeah. Yeah, I know it does. I'm gonna find it. R P. Where the fuck is Q? There's Q. Let's see. Q quickie. Look at that. There are only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages with words that begin with Q. And one of those words is quintuplet. I think that's pretty special. Quintuplet. A combination of 5 of a kind, or 1 of 5 offspring, born at one birth. Born at one birth. Quintuplet.
My name is Francis Spielberg. You might be wondering why someone in the right mind would choose to become an organ player at funerals. Well, I'll tell you. Squiggles. His name was Squiggles. He was my pet gerbil. I adored him. I let him outside one day. He met a cat. It was an orange tabby. It was the last I ever saw of him. Except for his body. Torn apart, limb by limb, flesh everywhere. But to cope with the loss, I started playing music. Every single time I touched the keys, I could hear his laughter in my ears. Thank you, Squiggles. Thank you. The name's Alfred Spielberg. I'm a professional bird watcher. Nature is around us for a reason. There are birds out there, birds over there, birds surrounding us all. The thrill of the hunt. When it's time to look at them, time to see them in their natural environment, that's when they call me. You know, I don't feel all that bad about what I did to Madeline. Madeline. And all I was doing was just trying to increase our species' biotic potential by, diversifying the gene pool. First time I caught sight of her plumage. Stood up. There's my tail feather. What could I have done? Then, I made my call. There was nothing left to do. After I found out about them, there was no turning back. She could not resist me. Well, I do have my organ. And my funerals. That's good enough for me. My name is Roman Spielberg, and I'm a starving actor. It's like new life. You're born, you get the whole world in front of you. You have those dreams, and you just want to chase them, man. I always dreamed to be an actor one day. I even got a couple of roles in some films. Weren't big ones, but there were some roles. Yes, Roman and I have had our differences. Man, Francis doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. His callow mind cannot comprehend that his existence is ephemeral. Man, they're just like, we're all gonna die. No, of course we're all gonna die. Man, I don't have any money. I don't even got no job either. I have this sign, man. Got this sign. It's awesome, man. I feel awesome about that.
Just a second. Won't be long. I'm Walter Spielberg. I'm an investment banker. I am actually one of the quintuplets. I am the 5th quintuplet. And obviously, you know, I don't look like one of the 4. It's a nice word, 4. Four reminds me of golf. I hate golf. Most of the other brothers, they don't really talk about Spike. I think he's kind of looked on shamefully.
What's happened has happened.
Spike, there was a situation. A couple of years back, and you know, I won't say too much, but I can say that it involved a rather hefty dominatrix, some ill-timed comments, and a couple 100 feet of piano wire. I think that's all I need to say. We'll just leave it at that.
Do I regret it? Well, of course I do. But seriously, I mean, she was chunky.
And I always felt kind of bad for her. You know, I've tried to keep the family together. Really, is what I've done. You know, like I'm the manager of the family, sort of deal.
Walter was an idiot. He used to always think he was in charge of everything, just because he was one who was different. Walter? Man, that guy's just fucked up, man. Just fucked up. I tried taking him on a birdwatching tour once, but 4 hours into trying to hunt down the Appalachian pygmy albatross, he lost interest.
So I think I've become pretty successful. My brothers have pursued what we like to call alternative careers. I think they're happy, except for Spike. Yeah.
Now, being part of the witness protection program, there's not much to do usually. I get pretty bored. And I always like music, so kind of made myself into an instrument. I don't know, I guess I could play something for you. It's an old classic.
Yes, I do think that the Spielberg family will be remembered for quite a long while. You know, maybe we're not as famous as we once were. You know, times change. You know, nowadays people are more interested in war, famine, American Idol, you know, that sort of thing. But I think the Spielbergs will leave behind a legacy, a real legacy, a legacy of brotherhood. And brotherhood.